We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Bobby Baker gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So digging in now, Brock Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2-1. Baker has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 2-2. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The southpaw out of the Golden State gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Fouled away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Mickey Moniak. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And that's the 2nd out. Next for New York, Sui Matias. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing in the Yankee 1st. We'll head to the 2nd at the stadium with no score. 2nd inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a curveball misses inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. In now, George Edler, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball 1.
Marchand aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Quentin Broadway in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Sito Nakajima. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Two and two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
At the plate, Tom Wood, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Popped him up. Chandler ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Colin Watney. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Brock Barreto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
With runners in scoring position this season, Barreto averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Softly hit out towards short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Royce Lewis. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he got him. So striding in, Drew Mendoza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And the pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
There's ball 4. In now is the Yankees DH, Steve Batista. He's set and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, Jeremy Hitz. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Alanis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 now.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, George Edler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Syracuse leads it 2-0. Standing in, Robert Chandler, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McDaniel is in his tracks now, 1 down. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Richie Wilkins, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here.
Too high.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Alberto Alanis, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Alanis, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Walker Gentry, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit to short, scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Quentin Broadway. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Lays off 2-2 now. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Sito Nakajima, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In there at the letters. 1-2 now. hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Tom Wood, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Tanner Scott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Colin Watney, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, McDaniel is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, bat
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 21 for him on the season, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Standing in now, Brock Barreto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Polar Bears on top 5-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Suli Matias. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. McDaniel is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now at the plate, Drew Mendoza. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Digging in, Steve Batista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Batista is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. 2 out here and a runner at second. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. Syracuse is on top here, 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jeremy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Ready once again, Ricky Marchand. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, George Edler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Sito Nakajima, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Robert Chandler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Richie Wilkins, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And there's ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Alberto Alaniz is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping into the box, Alberto Alaniz. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back, and that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
So now to the plate, Walker Gentry, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gentry is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Into the box, Syracuse, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. One that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Stepping into the box, Tom Wood. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Colin Watney. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. A runner at first with no outs here. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Back in standing. The 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Moniak. One away. Ryan McDaniel will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Brock Barreto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. First and second now, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Royce Lewis. First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! Solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Satchel Wolf takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Standing in now, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now batting, Steve Batista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Wolf has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Robert Chandler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Richie Wilkins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Misses again, 2-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 6-5. Abraham Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Abraham.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Mendoza in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and he'll reach first safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year as they move out in front 7-6. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Johnny Cowan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Broadway. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 20, Johnny Cowan.
Stepping in, Quentin Broadway. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nakajima.
Into the box now, Sito Nakajima. There's one. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alberto Alanis.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Walker Gentry. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Quick check on that time run at first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Mickey Moniak. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Suey Matias, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curve.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Polar Bears lead it 7-6. Leading off the inning, Tom Wood, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Cowan, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1.
Yeah. That's out.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 1.
Striding into the box, Colin Watney. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. Coming to the plate now, McDaniel. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in now, Brock Barreto, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Yet another check on first, being especially careful here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Count 1-0.
Is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. 2 out with a man at first. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Lawrence Chamberlain is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Royce Lewis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here, now the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Chamberlain was born in Maryland. He was selected in the first round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 to him now. drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
At the plate, Steve Batista. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Pitts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Robert Chandler, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Lifted in the air to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Miguel Carrasco enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ricky Marchand will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, George Edler as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 side. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
In now, Quentin Broadway. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Sito Nakajima stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hit hard on the ground to second. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tom Wood, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Colin Watney, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. Gentry over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Polar Bears lead this one 9-6. Frank Lopez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Richie Wilkins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Lopez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a 9-year major league vet. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The left fielder, number 11, Alberto.
Digging in, Alberto Alanese. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
The count now at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Walker Gentry, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1, here it comes. Line towards center field. Broadway is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season, and he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Polar Bears jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Satchel Wolf gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Frank Lopez wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.